俄乌冲突发生以来，
Since the start of the conflict between Russia and Ukraine, Europe had to take the direct consequence of the conflict, with multiple crises in refugees, energy, and economies. According to the UN Refugee Agency, which said on the 20th, so far there are more than 5 million Ukrainians rushing into the neighboring countries in Europe, creating unprecedented refugee crisis. Due to the massive sanctions on Russia, multiple economic indicators in Europe have been deteriorating. According to statistics of the European Union, the inflation rate of the Eurozone in March creates historic high, which surged to 7.4%, and may even be as high as 15.6% in some countries. In the financial market at the beginning of March, Europe has went through the largest capital outflow in a single week, with a nosedive in the stock market and great depreciation of euro. The U.S. has gained substantial safe haven flows from Europe. As the culprit and the major instigator of the Ukraine issue, the U.S., while shouting the slogan of humanitarianism, have only approved 12 Ukrainian refugees throughout March through its refugee program. And according to U.S. media, still thousands of Ukrainian refugees are stranded at the border between the U.S. and Mexico, and some are detained by the CBP. Since the outbreak between Russia and Ukraine, the stock prices of some arms dealers of the U.S. have seen great surge. By April 21st, Lockheed Martin saw its stock prices rise by 25.6%, and Northrop Grumman saw its stock prices surge by 24%. For nearly 2 months since the outbreak of the conflict, who is sitting on fences and passing on the knives and fanning up the flames, and who is profiting from the so-called offshore balance? I believe the international community can tell clearly.